A 230 volt King Class VAPORINO.
I can do anything. I can reach any goal today. I can do what I want. I can be what I want to be.
Welcome to VAPORINO. Today we're going to be working with the King Class 230 volt 145 PSI VAPORINO dry vapor steam cleaning system. We're going to be showing you the dry vapor steam cleaning mode as you're seeing right here, and we're also going to be showing you the hot water and soap injection system in action. I think what you're going to find very impressive is the consistency of power and just the general performance of the 230 volt systems. All electric 120 volt systems, none of them in the market can even come close to keeping up to what it is. And it's not because of quality, it's just because of raw power. I mean, the voltage and the power and the wattage all put together with the unique design of the VAPORINO with its really high peak PSIs make all the difference in the world in the performance. The VAPORINO comes with a massive 50-piece accessory kit standard. This allows you to tackle a large range of jobs with the same system. There are three things that really make for a great steam cleaning system, and that's quality, power and performance, and the highest quality accessories available. The right accessories makes all the difference in any particular cleaning application. The right tool for the right job makes sense. VAPORINO provides you with everything you need. Think about the level of detail we're cleaning here. I mean, we have the spokes, we have the wheels, we have the nubs on the tire, we have all the details around the sprocket and the chain. We have the chain guard, which has all the dirt and garbage underneath it. And the VAPORINO is making really easy work of this. Now, you can't compare a steam cleaner to a pressure washer, but kind of in a way, when you're working with the 230 volt system, it's almost like having a mini handheld pressure washer that allows you to get up and tight, like you're seeing here, into all the details, nooks and crannies, blasting away the dirt. So I'll follow up with a cloth. You might have seen some of those other bike cleaning videos on YouTube where they're using a little brush and they're massaging everything and taking like 4 hours to do one decal. With VAPORINO, it's just not the case.
I can do anything. I can reach any goal today. I can do what I want. I can be what I want to be.
A 230 volt King Class VAPORINO.
You guys see that? I hope you can. There's a lot of dirt back there. This is really fantastic footage here too. This is all that mud built up in that little guard behind the rear wheel there by the chain. This is all real mud from real trail riding and so on and so forth. But what you're going to see in a few seconds, that dirt is actually going to fly through the air. We're using dry steam mode now. The steam is starting to melt and break up the dirt, and right about there you should start to see little chunks of dirt flying through the air. We did a little stop frame motion for you, and then we're going to just play it in full. But it's remarkable. Some of my old steamers I've had years ago when I was in contracting, they just really couldn't do this. Or if they did do it, they did it a lot slower, and it took a lot more time to do. And look at that, the dirt just flying through the air. Beautiful, wonderful. And with the extension attachments we have a big long 16-inch, we have a 12-inch, we have a little 3-inch. You can reach really deep into engine compartments and wherever else you need to. I mean, look at the level of detail that you can do there. Beautiful. Traditionally, a detail like that would have been difficult to do. With the VAPORINO, piece of cake. Watch this footage. Look how easily we can clean the body parts, the tank, the fenders, the cowlings. It's very, very easy work. And more importantly, when you get into the intricate details of the engine, look how beautiful that is. The VAPORINO just cutting through all these intricate details, knocking off that dirt and the greases and oils and everything else that's accumulated on this bike. I'd say very, very easily. The really nice thing is details like this spring. You know, traditionally it's difficult. You could stick a pressure washer in there, you know, on high PSIs, doing 1,000 or 2,000 PSI. It's kind of a dangerous thing. You got your battery compartments, you got seals and gaskets and everything else. You really don't want to do that. The VAPORINO is incredibly gentle, but extremely effective. I mean, look at that little space back there. You're able to get the tool in there, blast out all the dirt, do the nooks and crannies.
A 230 volt King Class VAPORINO.
All right, good. Here we go. All right, this footage is reminiscent of our blue truck footage. We were cleaning that muddy door. I wish we'd get another door like that. That was great. But that was actually done with the 120 volt system. You're working with a 230 volt King class VAPORINO here with the soap injection and water injection on. And if you remember that footage and you watch this one, you can see how much faster the dirt is coming off. It's an amazing difference. And it really is. It's just the ultimate detail to it. You can get into nooks and crannies, clean large surfaces, whatever you have to do, very fast and easily, with very little water usage, and all while being mobile. It's just a wonderful system. We're very, very proud of this system. Look at that mud coming off. And by the way, some dirt sticks differently than other dirt. Some dirt's going to be harder to get off, so you just use different techniques, different soaps, or just use mechanical agitation, whatever it takes. But in a matter of seconds, we clean this entire fender. We're going to wipe it off, and you're just going to see the remarkable results. I think it's quite beautiful. From old and dirty to brand new in no time at all. Beautiful. Like new. It took seconds to do. That was a whole lot of mud up there. We used a matter of ounces of water, really easily done. And it could have done this also in dry steam mode.
Days and confused to let you go, baby. I refuse to listen me without you.
230 volt King class VAPORINO.
Without you, and I'll be lost, dazed and confused. Let you go, baby. I refuse to listen me.
Okay, we're working in dry steam mode only. I want to point out that this is a gear case, and the head for the motor is right above it. This gets really, really hot. So this dirt, when the water splashed, we went through the puddles, splashed up on there, and it baked on. And it's actually kind of hard to get off. But yet, the dry vapor steam mode is doing a really wonderful job. And doing it in dry steam mode allows you to do it in the garage. You can do it indoors. You can do your antique cars. You can do your motorcycles, whatever you want. Throw a small towel on the floor. It'll collect the debris and the few drips of water that you do get. So that's a dry steam mode. And it's running at about 2.5 gallons of water an hour of nonstop use. That's nonstop use. If you want to speed the job up, simply activate the hot water indoor soap injection like we're doing right here, cleaning the fins on this head. And it's doing a beautiful job of quickly flushing out all those fins, getting the dirt and debris right out of there real fast. And we're going to come back, and as you can see, we're doing the whole thing here. By the way, see how I'm shaking the gun there? It's very important to understand that. That is one of the techniques to increase your cleaning speed and or to get off difficult dirt. By shaking the gun, you're allowing that steam to come at the same bit of dirt from multiple angles over and over again. So it agitates the dirt. It's applying a mechanical agitation. There's mechanical agitation from the thrust of the gun, but there's also mechanical agitation from the pulsating of the gun. I'll refer to that if we ever talk on the phone as pulsating the gun, shaking the gun. That makes a big difference in cleaning. Sometimes just holding the gun still is fine too, but there are other times by shaking the gun, you do a beautiful job of getting off heavy greases, heavy dirts, and whatnot. And there you have it. Beautiful. Hot water injection, 230 volt, dry vapor steam, all combined at once with soap. All that in action. You saw how we cleaned that. Beautiful, beautiful detail system. Let you do whatever you need to do to get the job done. Another, again, it's not the be all and end all, but a VAPORINO dry vapor steam cleaning system is another tool in your arsenal of cleaning equipment. And look at this, dry vapor steam mode. This is the body of the motorcycle. You can do the same thing on a car, but it cleans off the debris and the dirt, and you follow up your microfiber cloth, and it's absolutely fantastic. Another thing, once you see this radiator here, if you were to take the front of the radiator and steam it a little bit, loosen up the bugs, and then follow up like I'm doing right here with the dry vapor steam, you can blast out most of those bugs very quickly from a radiator, increasing the efficiency and just really giving a good presentation for your clients. These forks here are fantastic. By the way, don't forget, we have a 50-piece accessory kit included with it. In this particular scene, we're going to be using a store-bought brush. And that's the beautiful thing about the VAPORINO. You can take and use all of your tools, your brushes, your picks, all the little things you use normally with scrubbing and cleaning a car, sponges and whatnot, and incorporate them with the VAPORINO. We could put the horsehair brush on, a nylon brush on, or whatever we want. and do it with that. But this is actually easier because this is a round surface and it's kind of hard to get into nooks and crannies. We use this brush. And look at that. Beautiful. And now you're actually able to see the soap that is in the injection system. It's kind of a light solution we have here. And when we spray it on directly, you're not seeing the suds. But when we agitate it with a brush, boom, you're seeing the suds. And look at the rest of that fork. Again, as we finish up the side of the bike, we're looking at the rotor and the brake calipers and those intricate details. If you look really close when you're standing by this bike and see all the little nooks and crannies. We're about to get into those, and they're going to blast out very, very quickly. Again, detailing, automotive detailing, motorcycle detailing engines on boats and things like that. Fantastic tool to have at your side to help you chug through a lot of things. Most of the guys, once they get one of these things, it's kind of hard to imagine working without the steam. So it's just a really fantastic tool. As you can see from this footage right here, dry vapor steam, especially with the hot water and soap injection, and especially with consistency of something like a 230 volt all electric mobile system. I mean, it's just fantastic to have for the detail business. I can't imagine wanting to do this kind of work without it. So again, awesome detailing tool. There we go. We just pressed the button on the gun. I hope you saw that. That activated the hot water and soap injection. And we're going to be taking the brush and we're going to massage this. And by the way, the same technique goes for the tire on a car. You have a rim, you have a tire, you're working with a high-end car or just a car that you're running through and cleaning. Same process. Activate your hot soap injection or spray on and pre-treat with soap. Use a brush and the VAPORINO, and you don't have to use an external brush. For a tire on a car, it's very practical to either use the nylon or horsehair brush to scrub it down while the brush is attached to the gun. So you're encapsulating heat, you're scrubbing. It's even more effective than this. Again, we had this brush handy, and be kind of reaching up in behind the forks and stuff. It's just practical for this motorcycle. It's also practical for the spokes and whatnot too. But with a car, cleaning the tires, cleaning the rims, cleaning the outside of the car, and of course, just open the car door and jump right inside the car and go to work. The VAPORINO, it's a beautiful automotive detailing tool. And don't forget that hot water injection and hot soap injection system, whatever you decide to put in your jug, is on demand. You just have that on your gun, flip a switch with your thumb, in the car, outside the car, wherever you are. You don't have to get up and run back to the machine. It's activated and it starts pumping out. Also, don't forget, now available for the VAPORINO 230 volt system only is a 26-foot hose. It's a paradigm changer. The hose we had before was a standard 12-foot. We're now upgrading to the ability for you to carry a 26-foot hose. It's really fantastic, and it just changes everything. It's going to make working on the car so much easier. By the way, this is really great too. This is a nylon bag here, and it was all dusty and whatnot, and you can take the steam, you can blast out the fibers on the side, follow up in the microfiber cloth. It looks great. And same with the top. So there you have it, the VAPORINO 230 volt King Class dry vapor steam cleaning system in action. This is actually our first video in the 230 volt class we produced, and we're going to produce a bunch more. We're going to show some cars and some other things as well. But there you go. It was VAPORINO versus the motorcycle. If you ask me, I think they both won. The VAPORINO kicked butt on the dirt on the bike. The bike came out beautiful. You have a nice, clean presentation. And it went rather rapidly as well. There you have it. The VAPORINO VR145 230 volt King Class with peak PSIs of 145 and featuring a gun-activated hot water and soap injection system on demand. VAPORINO is the ultimate all-electric mobile detailing system. Thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions, please come to vaporino.com or give us a call. We'll be happy to discuss it with you and answer your questions. Thank you very much for watching. You have a good day.
The 230 volt King Class VAPORINO.
I can do anything. I can reach any goal today. I can do what I want. I can be what I want to be.
The 230 volt King Class VAPORINO.